ahead and what's going on? Ready to go ahead and get this team finished to get decimated. Who said that?
Welcome everybody to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the
I'm pretty sure I said in the chat, Aggie's probably gonna win the whole thing.
Of the college football playoff. We are through the opening.
I'm already down a running back.
Playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between
I guess you could say he's my power back, but yeah, he got hurt like 6-7 weeks ago.
As we'll see the number 8 seed.
Now if I win, he's back for the next game, but if not,
yeah. The top seeded team in the playoff. The
nope,
Texas A&M
freshman.
Aggies. 3-day sports college football. I'm Chris Fowler. You're in the booth with Kirk.
But you know, last time I had a freshman, go down, he was out for like 3 seasons.
Final game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive.
But I seen you've been dominating people who took Alabama out twice, pissed him off. He has it, and it pisses him off. We'd be at work, he'd be talking about it. He don't know what it is, but he just can't. It's just you.
He's going to return it from near the goal line, and the returner will be brought down. Fresh set it down for the offense. First down.
No.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
So his thing is, he's a runner. I mean, when he tries to throw, because I watched him in streams, I tell him, that's not you. You run the ball, because when he gets in the throw, and that's when things go bad.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm. And
interesting.
Who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Georgia getting set.
No one's covering my slot receiver? Huh.
Hands it off on the counter. The sophomore with
There's no reason to, because I'm not passing.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The defender gets a hand.
Damn, I had to take control and damn stop him from damn.
I know this guy believes in his receiver.
Shut up. That was up to be a pick.
But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw points.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
Nope.
The catch is made.
I took control of him. Make sure he stayed in. Here's like another play. Hurry up, hurry up. Stop the ball, stop the ball. Because the computer likes the dang.
Another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and makes it across the goal line.
But he challenged that miss. Yeah, I had to tell people, like, that game I lost to the computer, I was just not really feeling like playing.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate.
I just came home, was like, let me get it over with.
The rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Only thing that got me motivated to play is because I like y'all a good group, and I enjoy the banter in the chat.
Both teams come on the field now to send this one away.
I know the other leagues I was at.
And the return man decides
Who?
to signal fair catch.
Oh, no, he don't push my buttons. I just thought it was, he's just technologically not savvy, and little things irk him. So And the thing is, I undid it. Like I set it for an hour and I undid it like 10 minutes later. So when he said I can talk now, I was like, yeah, that was undone like a hot minute ago, but yeah. And then I was like, oh yeah, that reminds me, let me put it back on. So I put it on for like, set it for like 10 minutes and then I cut it right back off. Nah, we used to go back and forth when we played back in the day. He always talked about he gonna beat me, and I always just had to prove him that he couldn't. Him and Smitty.
Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pass.
Yeah, you got my homeboy. He's sitting there like, what you talking about? You seen? I ain't never played this before. I'm like, oh god. I'm like, that doesn't seem you stream.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side.
I knew it was about to happen in spin.
Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
I was like, if he can get through all that.
Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So hey,
I needed that.
Blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, it might catch the defense over pursuing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Third down coming up after that running play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the
Stop.
It's incomplete because he just overthrew.
Wait, too late. Wasted a dang turnover.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind the
fumble.
line and go to work.
Damn it.
Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous.
Hate this running back.
Great speed.
I hate your running backs, actually. No one else's, just
Chris,
yours.
Just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon A-Chain, of course, more recently, and Isaiah Spiller. Good blend of toughness.
Jumped the area and I went in the wrong spot. Good play. Dang it.
Second down play coming up. Hand off to the back.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense
another one.
has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
First down, pickup tackle at the 45.
No, I think they just kept him up long enough so that way he knocked it out. I think if he just went down that initial contact, that wouldn't have happened.
So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the
Oh, damn, man, you hurt. What kind of crap? Or injured, not hurt, I should say. Dang it.
Through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he's got it. And a
Good
huge
play.
gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Who was that? Yeah,
Defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Handoff from the shotgun.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
First.
Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
With great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
The back's got it. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play.
Well, that sucks.
Take a timeout where they check it out.
Now I'm down 2 running backs.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. He'll take it into the end zone.
Bruise ribs, okay.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Martinez. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Wow, kickoff, never mind.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And there's the handoff. Great cut there.
Nice.
But he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Look, I realize on any play
guy in the
call that's
backfield.
properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They'll toss it to the right side. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. But it's brought down after a short gain.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop just short. And now fourth down.
Well,
UJ, he did go.
Not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance. But they come up.
What do you mean? Tell UGA he did go live. I am UGA.
Time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
He don't realize what stream he's on.
Storing for it on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down.
I mean, as long as one of us is, that's all that matters. But I think he just mixed up that whose stream he was on because I'm on YouTube. Yeah. Well, somebody said that they can't see the streams when I'm on Twitch, so I went to YouTube. I got both.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
They stop
hit him, get another fumble.
6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Punt over the middle. It's Wells.
Well, this works out perfect because I want to talk shit to you.
And his receiver pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? They'll try to run for the first down. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Out of the gun now on third down. It's caught.
I gotta knock that loose.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. He hands it off from the gun.
Good run, damn.
He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, A&M. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now.
Yeah, I noticed that.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions.
Yeah,
they trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Chris, that's on the
That would've been a
offensive
bad
line.
play.
They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Second and long now from their own 10. Quarterback sets up. He's going to float this one to the right side. And this is dropped.
I got the ball first.
Huge game, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here's where I would screw up and lose.
Situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very... And now the ball comes out. A disastrous... On this winds up a safety.
I knew it.
You're back
Good
up
play.
inside your own 5-yard line, and you go with an empty set. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It backfires here. I think that's a questionable play call, and it costs you 2 points.
That was the game changer I didn't want.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Gets into space at the 50. Take it now, but not before he makes the first down.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a half, gets a good push. And once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
First down. They're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football.
There we go.
Second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He pulls in the
Come
catch.
on, good catch.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Ah, we were supposed to get to the sack or knock it loose. We didn't do either.
Hand off to the right side. Tough running there.
Come on,
Breaks the
defense.
tackle, picks up the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone.
Freak. That was about to happen.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. They'll try a pass here. And he scores.
We are back there. Got to make a play.
For if you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moran. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there.
Why's Moran back there?
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
They're going to run it here. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Breaking free at midfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And a player is
damn it!
after that.
I got no more running backs after this.
Timeout, or they'll check him out.
Oh, the other one came back, but dang.
Second down after that run.
I swear, I'm just trying to dang get to the game at this point.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Great move in the open field. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up.
Bruised ribs, bruised shoulder. Damn, y'all just bruised up.
Another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Okay,
the Dogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground.
There we go.
Touchdown, Georgia. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he steps out of bounds.
Don't even know how I got there.
Takeaway. Great play by this defense.
I thought I was behind him.
Anybody open, he just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Oh, it's a EA glitch.
Here we go.
Okay.
First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw now on first down.
Yes, stop. Thank you.
Makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback.
Man, thank you for stopping that route. You keep running. That's
up some yards.
yeah.
They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. And that catch is hauled in. Good enough for first down yardage.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down here for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here.
Christian, on his spread era over the years, has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget
I
about
swear,
the running back. Nice catch.
if I survive this game, I ain't gonna have no one for the next week.
First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Timeout is called to talk strategy.
When they use timeout?
This close game with halftime approaching.
Well, the defense is locked in on his running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
I don't remember.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. Nowhere to run up the middle. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So with only a few seconds left before halftime, here comes the field goal unit out. They'll try to take the lead before the break. And it's good right down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime.
Good half, good half.
Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. This one will be fair caught. Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain
just hit
on
him
the play.
with the helmet right in the small of the back. Come on, take him out.
As a play caller, you get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Again, makes it second and medium. They'll test the right side here. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Short connection to the tight end here.
Pissing me off that I'm right there and can't damn tackle him.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position.
Right in front of him instead of just hitting him. Come on, get the quarterback.
Execution here for a first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Heading left after the handoff.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They'll pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Thank you.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're going to run it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Catch made, a lot of space now.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Boy, what a throw. What's more impressive is the toughness by that quarterback, knowing he's about to get hit and still makes that throw.
They'll try to add the lead down with the PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Martinez. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Hits the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Can he make it to the marker? He jukes to get free. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. And the Aggies will come to the line and crank up the tempo.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 10 now. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Dogs. And the interception taken to the house. A big 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Okay, get off the block, get off the block.
Behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented.
Good play,
and shows you the
good play.
physicality he has against the run as well. Boy, great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. Great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've been looking like the house.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
Oh, good play. He got picked.
That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Using his legs on the scramble. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Here comes a handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Good job, good job.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground.
Why didn't I just run? Good run. Dang it. Guess myself.
I kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Quarterback drops back. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Good
I
play.
like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
No, kick it away here. Returner decides to fair
Dang
catch
it.
this.
I gotta read that.
Of course, down drop when you're in the middle of the field.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion makes it second down. And here's the handoff. Pick up in 6 yards, so third down and 4 now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Hands off to the left. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of the right.
Good play. Dang, you gotta take a better angle.
And he runs it in for the score.
Can't be in open field.
A&M. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just...
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Good step up, good
Here's the
step up.
kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Fighting off the tackler. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Bulldogs line it up with 1st and goal. And now the running back's got it again. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball in his hands quickly.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Looking for 6. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. The playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here.
He's starting at the
team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's Carr. It's Martinez. And uses his speed to pick up solid
dance on y'all guys.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing.
No arm tackles.
But with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
1st down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
And just like that, you
the rest of the game.
The life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Dude, I can't see my...
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
I guess the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long. And they do a good job of taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He lets it go on the move. He's got it. Enough.
Good play. Dang it.
Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Tackle, but first down.
Hey, it's a nice game.
Torn rotator cuff. Come on.
But late in the game, by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Good gamble.
Tackle
Alright, good play by you. Bad gamble by me.
This offense really threatening now.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, nice design here with the bootleg to get him out to the outside, off to the right. Looks downfield, nobody's open. So instead of throwing it and forcing it into coverage, he's got the athletic ability there to pick up a nice couple yards.
At the 3.
He ran behind the blocks.
And the Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line.
I knew it. If it was a cutback, I was screwed.
Touchdown, Aggies. That's an important score. We got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down here, the offense has time for
we got what we want.
one play before the 2-minute warning. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Makes a nice move there. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now.
Give me 2 more minutes. Just 2 more minutes.
Strong run keeps the drive going. First down now. The defense showing blitz here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A gain sets up a third down play. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, sometimes Chris
Good
can get
game.
caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Wait a minute.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with